Hello, everybody out there. How is it going? Welcome back to my channel where I build apps live on stream for your entertainment or education, all of the above. Today, we're looking to fix the path arrivals. If you've used the app recently, you know the path arrivals are a new feature that we launched. And then like a week after we launched this feature, the API that we were using fell over. It's the maintainer of the API is aware of it, and I believe that they're working on it. But until then, you know, people have been asking what's going on with the path arrivals. You go ahead, turn them on in the settings, and yeah, there's nothing showing up there. Welcome, Bruce Leaf. Got hit with an ad and had to resub with my Prime. Was still forced to watch the entire ad. Bible thump. Yeah, I've heard from other people too that Twitch's ads are like, yeah, there's like a lot of bugs with them. So I'm really sorry for that. Maybe I'll do what I can to reach out to Jeff Bezos and see if we can work something out. Just kidding. I've heard there's not really much I can do as a streamer about that. Sorry about that though. Alex says stopping in to say hello before I run away to work. Well then, if you're running off, I should plug our I should plug our sponsor. This week we are sponsored by One Leaf. One Leaf is I just dropped it in the Discord there. A Discord group that I like to participate in that promotes open source work. And I also post when I'm streaming in there. I guess that's what's open right here is the streaming discussion tab. They have a nice, as you can see, there's all kinds of interests. I do like to help out in the iOS channel. And there's, of course, career advice, potential jobs. And one of the projects that I've been working on, FQauth, has its own little channel in here. They've been so gracious to me. And now they're sponsoring a freaking stream. How cool is that? Thank you so much, One Leaf. I'm so excited. And yeah, I hope everyone watching joins the channel because it's Discord's a lot of fun. The QR code is right here on the screen, or the link is in chat below. Yeah. Thanks again. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so I guess getting back to today's topic of path arrivals, I feel like there was something else I wanted to touch on, but I can't remember it right now. Yeah, so here's our current Path API client, and it knows the expected routes. It has the current transit systems that are enabled. So we talked about here, this little toggle turns it on or not. And if it's not enabled, then we just don't make a network call. And where do we make this network call? Let's see, that's for the shortlist. And then let's scroll on down. All arrivals at station. Yeah, I think that's a fine, it's a fine API surface here. Let's see, I guess here it calls into here. Oh, and one little nice thing we can do is we don't need this at available iOS 15 since iOS 15 is the current minimum. Oh, I guess I should check that I'm on a clean branch. Oh, I have some, let's just discard that real quick. A few changes to pull in. And let's go ahead and make a branch, Command B. fix path arrivals. Cool, so now we can get going. We can copy this link in. And you'll notice from this link that it's PANYNJ, Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.gov. So this is coming straight from Port Authority, which I'm really excited about. Oh, thanks, Xcode. And so this this URL seems to be the entire system all at once, which is great. The other API was going to be sort of one station at a time, and that was going to result in a lot of network calls for some of the features I wanted to do. So I'm kind of happy to see that it's this sort of all-in-one network call. So it looks like that there's also different station IDs. I guess NWK must be Newark, this must be Harrison, Journal Square, of course. And I guess this one has, yeah, trains in a couple different directions. This must be Grove Street. Yeah, so I think there's a bunch of constants to update for parsing this. And I think we can possibly drive this with a test. Let's see, do I have a test for this? I do. And it doesn't do anything. Right, I had to turn off this test because the API was was gone. But now that I have this is all in one, I can copy this and have it as a PB copy. I can have this as a fixture, I suppose. That's the word I'm looking for, fixture. Let's see. I guess I can just copy it in here for now and tweak it more later. And so I will use the triple string. It would be nice if this were pretty printed, huh? Let's see. Does JQ output valid JSON? We are about to find out. Let's scroll to the top. Then let's go ahead and paste in here. I don't think that pasted right. Let's delete this. You know what I can do is I can curl that URL, pipe it through JQ copy, pipe it through JQ for the pretty print, and then pass it through PB copy, which is the Mac utility to copy to your pasteboard. And then I can paste it in. There we go. Yeah, so I guess we want to use the same API service. So let's see. So we can uncomment these lines. And yeah, we can say arrivals for Christopher Street is what we want to get out. and we know this is going to fail for a number of reasons. I guess we want to pass in this fixture somehow to the client. We don't want it to actually make a network call. Yeah, and I guess currently our parsing of the feed is tied to the network call of the feed, and also interpreting the feed is also tied all in the same object. So it might be time to kind of split these up. And in splitting them up, we have more control over what gets mocked out and all that. So we can make a new file, and we'll stick it in all of our targets. We can make a new file, path API downloader, fetcher, and Xcode build service quit unexpectedly. It didn't actually crash Xcode, so I think we're okay. This happened like a minute ago as well. And I'm thinking that we want this to conform to a protocol so that we can easily put mocks in here. Like maybe this is actually the protocol. We have like a real one, the live one, and this is actually a protocol, and then this can conform to this, and perhaps this is a async throws, perhaps. And this can return, I guess, a data. Then, of course, implementing that is super easy. It's just Perl session dot shared dot data from URL. Okay, I think it's just from URL. And we can paste it in here. And I guess that needs quotes around it. And that we can force unwrap. It's a constant string. We know that it's going to parse as an URL. And then another close paren, and I think it's, if we say try await will be good. Oh, because it also contains the URL response. Okay, so we can I guess we can unwrap it here. I was tempted to put like .1 at the end, but I just feel like that's a little too hard to read. Where's the equal sign? There it is. And I suppose this URL can come out. And then we can return the data. And because it's a simple get, I really don't feel the need to do anything kind of further here. And now we can, in our tests, we can easily make a fake one of these that'll return the fixture that we want. And yeah, here this part changes. So this will have a data equals try await downloader dot, what do we call it? Did we call it download? Called it fetch. Downloader is going to fetch. Okay. And this can be defined up above because we want to inject it like we're injecting these other two things. I think it's okay for this one to be owned by it though. It's kind of only for this class. Maybe I should call it fetcher. Downloader. Oh, this is supposed to be a colon. And then this can get passed in. Perhaps as the first one, actually. You can say self.downloader equals the downloader that it gets initialized with, and then the compiler here should help us out a little bit. Cannot find this in scope. Why is that? Let's check the target membership. No, it's there. Oh, because this is the, yeah, this is a protocol. Maybe I misspelled something. I'm just going to copy it. Come on, buddy. Not find type in scope, but it is in scope. I assure you. I guess it was missing this target, but that shouldn't mess it up too much. I'll see. It's something's compiling though, because over here we're getting notice that we need one, and here in the wireframe we can just make a new one. See, now I can find it. And this one's also kind of doing the same thing. This is the all arrivals wireframe. And let's see, caps lock. apps unlock. And yeah, let's see what tweaking the spacing looks like here. See, let's try Control I. Oh, this is supposed to be the live one. Yeah, maybe we will make this be a singleton and have only one for the app, and that's something we can refactor later. I guess we can add a note for that. And the benefit there would be kind of reusing the latest data that was downloaded. Let's see, so how else are we doing? This is complaining again that I can't find this in scope. Oh, these are, I see. I was getting errors from other targets. I have multiple targets for doing different things in the app. That's what was going on. And I guess we have one more wireframe that needs this. And this was the caps. Oh. Then uncaps. And we can fix the spacing here. Yeah, wireframes can get really funky really fast. Another of the reasons I'm excited for SwiftUI and the way they handle singletons in the environment. But this is back when I thought Viper was really cool. I still think it's pretty cool, but I mean, this is kind of this is kind of hard to look at. Okay, so going back to the test. Yeah, so we have a fake settings. We have a fake date provider. Now we just also need a fake API downloader to complete the set and have full control over the parsing. Let's go ahead and build that. Fake path API downloader. And we can just copy paste and retype that. Not find path API downloader in scope. So we might need to at testable import the main app. And then it should be there. There we go. Now it just doesn't conform. Perfect. So what do we want the API for this to be? I'm not sure yet. I think I want to have this sort of take a string as a constructor parameter, and it'll just return the string whenever fetch gets called. Yeah, because we're going to have this test with the fixture. And we're going to want to have a fake downloader. what was it called? Fake. There we go. Yeah, and if we pass the fixture in here, I guess one argument is like we should have the fixtures live inside of this file, or live in maybe a separate file altogether, and the test says which which one it's testing. Yeah, that could be a possibility too. One thing I do like about it is if you have the fixture right here in the same file that your tests are, it's all just right here. On the other hand, if this starts to become like a lot of tests, if we do like a bunch of tests in a row, all based on this, then you got to start scrolling around, and nobody wants that either. So that's kind of an argument for moving this to a separate file, or kind of referring to them by the perhaps an enum. But for now, let's leave it how it is. Let's pass it in as a constructor parameter and keep those options in mind. This ended up being like ridiculously simple to implement. We just return the fixture as data. We go back to the original. The original is also very simple. It's just making a network call. And what's really nice is this is with the new async await stuff. You could just see how simple it works, how clean it makes your code look. Not find this in scope. Well, it's right here. Let's check the targets. Right, this is an underway test. This is also an underway test. I misspell something? I don't think so. Well, let's go ahead and. Oh, missing argument. Okay, yeah, we do need to pass that in. And now everybody's happy except this cannot see the file that is 2 doors down for some reason. Yeah, let me check the let's see. Yeah, I think if I hit Command B, it doesn't necessarily build the tests, is what's happening. Here we go. Now it ran, just Xcode is a little confused. Yeah, so of course it's getting an error because we haven't changed the innards of how the Path API client works yet. So we're in a great spot. And because we're on a branch, we can go ahead and commit these 8 files. let's see, I guess, yeah, start using new feed from Port Authority. Maybe new is the wrong word. New to me. Start using feed from Port Authority. Make a fake and a live downloader. Okay, so moving on, let's see how much further we can get on this test. Yes, this is looking for, it's actually a very, I guess, naive test, as it were, just making sure that it's not empty. So this doesn't really confirm all that much. We'll probably want to do, yeah, write a lot more tests. So let's dive into the API client and close some of these other tabs. And go back down here where we start doing the parsing. Path real-time response. Yeah, so I guess this whole struct can change dramatically. And this is, I think I need to have them both open at the same time. This is a little small and dark. Yeah, so this is a path. Okay, so I guess the old feed was like very different from what we have now, actually. So we could also just throw it all out and start again. Is is another idea. Or we could try to gently carry it over. I do like trying to gently carry it over. I'm just not sure how feasible it'll be, but let's try it out. So yeah, this is decodable and it's getting the upcoming trains. But instead we have a, where is it? Instead our root level is a results. Okay, it's a results that has a list of, I guess this is like a station entry, perhaps. And each station entry has destinations, and each of those destinations have messages associated with them. I guess at Newark, there's only one direction that trains go to out of Newark Station, and that's towards the World Trade Center, towards New York. And we don't care about the line color per se, but I guess we can kind of use it as a route name. Because I know Newark to World Trade Center, like that's the, I think that's the red train. Yeah, let's get the path map up here. Oh, the sun is coming out. It was so cloudy all day. Path of, sure, this will get us there, and we can look at the map. No service. Okay. I think that's, yeah, that's just on Sundays. Where is the map? Here we go. Yeah, so there's this reddish line only goes in one direction out of there. Okay. So instead of upcoming trains, we have results. Maybe I should preserve this. No, I don't want to preserve this. I mean, this is all on a branch anyway. We're in version control. There's not really a need to save this code. I have no idea when this API is ever going to come back. So yeah, let's continue forward. And I guess, so what's one of these? This is a station arrivals, I guess. A station entry, a station result, station yeah, we have a station arrivals struct already. Which probably could be deleted. We'll see what happens over here. Yeah, this is something that's parsed out of the feed. So I think I want to keep that. So yeah, so let's call this path station result, I guess. Or I guess we could use this sort of this real-time thing here to talk about that's the feed. Path feed station, path real-time. Then we can define this. Or, and hear me out, you can call it station and define it in here. That way, talking about it outside of this namespace, it'll be path real-time response dot station. And then we don't have to have these really long names. So what does a station have on it? Has the, I guess, the station ID and then the destinations. Yeah, and I have an enumeration for that already. Yeah, and these are based on the old feed. So we can give these new raw values. Or perhaps these, the raw values shouldn't be in here anyway, because these are have nothing to do with the feed. We want to kind of keep the feed parsing separate from our own interpretations. So we can have like we can have an enumeration inside of this station, kind of based on all these, but with the raw values from the feed. And what's nice about that is these don't leak elsewhere out of the app. It's only here in the path real-time response. It's only here specifically for interpreting their feed. So let's see. We have NWK, Harrison. Yeah, I think we can use JQ to get those. You could say something like dot results dot considered station. Oh, nice! I got it my first try. Yeah, JQ is pretty nice for dealing with your JavaScript. And we have Harrison. Journal squares. Rove. What is new? Oh, that's supposed to be Newport. This must be Exchange Place. Hob for Hoboken. Should only be one space here. There we go. World Trade Center, of course. Christopher Street. Ninth Street. Looks like 14 South, but I guess it's just 14th Street. And we got the last one. Yeah, so a station has the considered station, which is an ID. Yeah, and all this stuff is broken. Yes, we know. Then it also has a list of destinations. And why not just call it destination? And a destination has a label and a bunch of messages. Okay. And the label is really kind of a direction label, to be precise, I guess. It's a direction label and messages. Okay. So now we have 2 more items to define, so let's go ahead and do that. And of course we have Tony and Tony and Tone J, I guess. Although in this feed the capitalization is kind of like that. Yeah, 2NJ, let's get an example 2NY. Yeah, so it's capitalized with just the O being lowercase. Okay. That's the direction label, and then we have message, which has, I guess we can copy this in. There's not any more types here, all strings. So this is, again, decodable. The target, this looks like a station ID again. So I think I can refer to station.id from here. I guess we'll see. Seconds to arrival, is that an integer? It's a string. It's a stringly integer. So we can actually make a type to kind of help parse that, actually. Let's come back to that a little bit. Let's do a few of these. Head sign is a string. Do we care about the line color? Maybe not. But we'll grab this arrival time message as a string as well. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I think maybe just showing might help what I mean here. Yeah, so we know it's an integer expressed as a string that represents seconds, and so we can say it's an integer, and then for yeah, and init from yeah, this is not exactly what I had in mind. Oh, but this was a very nice autocomplete. Yeah, because I don't want to do a keyed container. I want to do actually a single value container. And I don't want to decode an integer, it's a string. And I don't need to pass in a key since it's just a single value. Now I'm fine string to int. So here we can wrap this here, but this might be optional, and so we need to unwrap it and I guess throw if there's a problem. Yeah, so let's yoink this out. Let's say let seconds string, I guess, or I guess just string. And then here we can guard let and throw. Oh, I didn't mean to throw seconds. I guess I wanted to say something like you can throw a little error here. Struct could be couldn't parse int. Yeah, maybe couldn't parse this. Couldn't parse int from string. Then here we can throw this error. Initialize with the string that we tried to parse. And this can conform to error. Something like that. We probably do want last updated, but probably not right this second. Oh, it's because I have the comma here still. Does not conform to protocol decodable. Maybe ID needs to conform to decodable. There's still something. Oh, this one here. You got 17 errors, and quite a few of them are about upcoming trains being missing because we have totally changed it. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and I will be right back to continue on this. Thank you so much for watching. And welcome back, everybody. For the break, we were working on parsing this new to me, at least, feed for path train arrivals for the app. Because as you know, the path trains have have not been working in the app since about 2 weeks after this feature launched in the app. So I'm happy to hear that there's a feed that we can use in the meantime, and that's what we're doing today. Another shout out to our sponsor, OneLeaf. Thank you so much. This is the very first sponsor. It's very special to me. It means the world to me. That people see what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to show programming in all its imperfections and all its headaches. Just this is what it's like. Not trying to showcase that I'm some perfect programmer or anything, just trying to show the human desire for creativity and building things. And yeah, there's many other creative people in their Discord, so I hang out in there too. So yes, please go ahead and join the Discord if you like open source or software or being creative. Yeah, so back to the project. So we built this struct to decode the new feed, and the old feed had this upcoming trains thing, which I guess it's kind of what all these other things are doing. And I guess I'm quite not yet ready to implement these parts. But I do want to compile so I can start testing, I guess. So I guess what we can do for now is return the empty set. Return the empty array. Where's arrays? There it is. And then next arrival, an arrival view model from the upcoming trains. And I guess we'll just return empty for now because this part doesn't compile quite yet. Okay, so now we should be a little bit more compiling. So let's command U to run the tests. We still have a little bit going on, so let's try that one more time. It says I can't find, but I don't believe it. It seems to actually be finding it. Yeah, it's like build succeeded, but we have an error. Test succeeded as well. Guess that means it parsed with no problem. Let's see if we add some stuff there, we get an actual failure. Cool, okay. So I guess it is time to start asking some questions. The arrivals for Christopher Street here are going to be, let's see, I guess if we search for CHR, there we go. So yeah, we have some arrivals in both directions. Upcoming trains. I guess I kind of need to see what happened to the music. Oh, it's coming back. I guess I'm kind of surprised that it's reaching into upcoming trains there. Well, I guess this arrivals for a station. I guess this is. Oh my god, what was that? I guess it gets the whole feed now. So not really checking for arrivals for a station. Okay, so this is making a little bit more sense. Yeah, so this is dead. Well, can't seem. It's weird because like Xcode is, yeah, build succeeded right there, but it's still saying this error, so that's strange. That succeeded. Okay, so wait. Results is empty? Is oh false. Okay. It's not empty, so what else do we want to assert? I mean, I guess we want to like start asking questions of this thing. So I guess this is a real-time response. Which means I guess it parsed. So I guess the question we're trying to answer is I guess the usages of this. Yeah, let's pull this out. Yeah, Xcode's a little confused, but it's okay. I guess I'm a little torn on which direction to go here next. I guess I want to interpret the results, and I want to test that it's about interpreting the results. But the most obvious next test is assertions based on what was downloaded. So I think we can basically just do that in that order. Make a few more assertions on what came through the parsing, and then make some assertions based on interpreting the feed. And because it's a fixture, we can just use indices here. Results of 0. Considered station. Oh, this should be assert equals. This is this building, and it also gives us an error. Equatable has no member dot work. Okay, okay. Kind of want to wait for a real failure here before typing something out longer. Because it says build succeeded. That succeeded. So if we say this is, say, Christopher Street, so this should now fail, right? Build succeeded. Yeah, and it failed. Okay. Yeah, Xcode is giving some funky behavior. Not what I wanted to copy. I wanted to copy this. Time results considers. Not the consider station. We're going to check out the destinations here. And this one has one destination. Yeah, this just has one destination because it's, again, we're at Newark, which is the last stop. So any trains out of there are all going in that direction. Destinations. I guess this is the direction label. Build failed. But it just succeeded a moment ago. Yeah, build succeeded. Did I misspell destinations or something? No. I really wish Xcode wasn't doing this weird stuff, and I think I know possibly why. Let's see. So this is the target. Where are the schemes? Are the schemes in this file? Here they are. I think there's a way to say to build the tests when you build a target. See if we can edit scheme. But here's, I guess this means only build it when it's Maybe it's because this is dependent on underway or something. Let's see, let's set this to, I guess the release target. Edit this scheme. Yeah, maybe this will be a little bit better. Or not. Guess what's a little confusing is that, okay, so we're gonna build failure. Destinations, direction label. Let's take a look. Destinations. Oh, it's called label. Okay. We can come back to the test, say label, and we should actually compile now. Yeah, it says it's testing, so I guess think that means build succeeded. See, can I look at what built? The log is that it's just spinning around. Let's command period to stop it. Let's try one more time. It's stuck on something. All messages here. We're not filtering anything. Let's try clearing the derived data, perhaps. Move that to trash, and let's try again. Maybe I'll say Command U to run. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sometimes when deleting the derived data, the Swift Package Manager gets a little cranky. But it looks like it's slowly calming down. It says it's checking out. Okay. I guess while we're waiting for... Does it need a push? Can we look at the log? Anything spinning here? Here we go. I guess while we're waiting for this, I can shout out my sponsor this week one more time. Thank you so much to the One Leaf Discord. One Leaf Discord is an open source community that loves to support each other and build open source projects together. I'm in there and I talk about some of my open source projects. And in fact, one of my open source projects has a channel in that Discord, and I'm so grateful to them for sponsoring me this week. And it looks like SPM has sorted itself out. Let's go ahead and command U to run the tests again. And I guess it's building from scratch, so it may take a while. Let's see. So we might need to probably want to also decode this as a date also. I don't want to pause the build though. Okay, good, build succeeded. Whew. Did any of the errors sort themselves out over here? Because we saw build succeeded and then errors here. I think possibly clearing the derived data helped with that. Yay, test succeeded. Cool, and let's also do an assert on the seconds to arrival, since we did a little bit of a copy paste, a little bit of a nice thing there. So this is destinations, messages, just the first one, dot seconds to arrival, and we want this to be 497. Why does it need a semicolon? Oh, for some reason there wasn't a new line there. I thought there was. And we can do a few other things here. You can say the target, I guess this is World Trade Center. Build failed. Seconds to arrival. Oh, get the seconds out of that. Okay. So now let's try. Cool. So how many changes was that? Yeah, I guess now we're like parsing this new feed. Looks like it successfully. Let's go ahead and I guess we don't need to push this branch. No, let's push it. It's nice to have a backup. Okay, so that's looks like we have the stations and everything. We have looks like the feed is being parsed. But I guess there's some like feed interpretation, I guess, that we need to do still. I guess like the interpretation. Yeah, I guess all the stuff that interprets what gets downloaded. Needs to be updated as well. And I guess some of that stuff is on here, like the routes that are available here. So I guess this would be results dot. Are we reducing the results? How are we going to walk through this? Let's see. Are we going by head sign or by line color? I guess color. I guess color is how we're doing routes in this feed. That feels a little weird. If they ever change the color by like 1 pixel or whatever you want to call it, then we have a crash or something. The alternative is to, I guess, think about the direction. So this would be 33rd Street to New Jersey, going to Journal Square versus going to Hoboken. Man, I really wish these trains had IDs on them so I could see it show up later at a different stop. Yeah, the first little interpretation we're doing needs needs a lot more thinking than I was expecting right off the bat. I mean, yeah, we could do this. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, Cookie Trace. I really appreciate it. So we could have the line color here as a string, or we could have it as like a little route thing, just like we have a little station ID thing. And again, this will be kind of just for parsing these things. Although I wonder what the line color is on the weekend when it has multiple colors. Let's see if I can show you what I mean. Yeah, weeknights becomes kind of like a double color train. Other thing that's interesting is, riding the path over these past few weeks, these colors are not in the system like at all. It's like only on the map. which makes me want to sort of maybe show something else in the app other than just the color, because yeah, it's a little confusing. Let's see. So I think what I'm looking for is, yeah, these things, these the underway path route, and this will give me the names of them so that I can parse them here. Yeah, so 33rd Street to Journal Square is FF9900. And I don't know what this is going to be yet, the one that's two colors. But Hoboken is this 4D color. And then let's see, let's look at World Trade Center for some more. Okay, so here's World Trade Center. World Trade Center to Newark is D9. And World Trade Center to Hoboken. Cool, so that's all 4 routes. We just are missing the whatever's going to happen on the weekends or nighttime. Then we can easily add a this switch here to give back the routes that we use elsewhere in the app. And yeah, maybe it looks a little silly kind of copy pasting this, like why not just use it directly? I guess when parsing, I really like having distinct types for parsing, because a parsing change shouldn't break other parts of the app. And that's one way that helps ensure that. Okay, so build succeeded. Where's our test? Oh, here it is. I guess I'll go ahead and let that, okay, yeah, built. So then while it runs, we can start building our next assertion. Yeah, so we're gonna make, I believe this is a set. There we go. A set of, yeah, I guess we can be explicit here. Oh, come on, give me those autocompletes. Okay, let's copy, paste, modify. So this looks a little funky, doesn't it? I think I'm going to get it to compile first and then try to clean it up. Did I put this in the wrong spot? Oh, it's on station. Yeah, let's move this up one level. Let's try to clean this up a little bit. I think it's like all in one line or something. So now if I ask it to now if I ask it to indent, okay, there we go. This is somewhat readable. And of course, we do not want this one. Let's exceed it, so we have extra arguments. Oh, do I need to initialize the set with an array? Oh, this is looking for the underway path route. Oh, okay, so I need to... Okay, so I didn't need to do this part at all. There we go. Like that Xcode seems to be more up sync with the errors. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Senid or SeniDJ. Cool, I have a correctly failing test. So let's go ahead and make this pass. After fussing with spacing. Cool, so here in the real-time response, what we were doing before is the old feed had a list of trains, and we were just peeling the route off of them. Here, how are we going to do this? So I guess it's a little bit more little more complex. So we have results, and results have a bunch of stations on them. Station has a bunch of destinations on them, so we want to map through as well. It does have a bunch of messages. Oh my goodness, this is getting deep. Message dot line color. So this is the route. I guess there's not that many, being like wait, no exact matches to call an initializer. Oh, do we need to do like flat map or something here? Building. Build succeeded. Okay, let's see what it is that we get. I believe this should pass, but let's see if we made a mistake or not. Nice. And of course, order doesn't matter because this is a set. Let's run it again. Cool. Cool. We are just moving right along. We implemented the distinct routes for this feed. And I guess we want to kind of keep going on down the line here. But let's go ahead and commit what we have so far. I keep saying new feed, but it's the new to me feed. It seems that this feed has been around for a little bit. Cool. Now I guess one thing that's making me pause here is that the old feed was kind of just for one station at a time, and this new feed is for like all stations. So I feel like that needs to be reflected in the API. Like here we're passing in arrivals for a station, and that's being used kind of elsewhere. Yeah, so maybe this could do some filtering, make it easier for these, I guess the all arrival section and the popover section, the shortlist section, to do their thing. Yeah, because that's the three methods. Yeah, initial shortlist after we've gotten a response, and then all arrivals. Yeah, so this doesn't want to return a path real-time response. This wants to return maybe dot station, perhaps. Um, then maybe this could pass back a the station thing based on the or empty based on what it finds. And I guess this should be a double equals. Yeah, so this needs a little bit of a getter on it. This one. Yeah, let's try to get this autocomplete. There we go. And again, one is for parsing and one is for the rest of the app to use. Is why there's two different types here. We want to make sure our parsing doesn't interfere with the rest of the app. And you know, there's other strategies here that we could take, and we could use those. But right now, this is kind of where we're at. So we're gonna at least finish out this portion using this style. Build failed. Oh, because all these things are trying to use it. Yeah, well, at least this should be passing now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I guess distinct routes should move, actually. It shouldn't be on the entire feed. It should be on a station, I guess. which means I guess it just goes through its own destinations. Okay, but the failure's not here. Let's go back to the test. Oh, I see. Let's see. Yeah, so we need to move is empty over there as well. Oh, I guess this is destinations, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, so else we will fail. Expected a response. So we don't need this question mark here anymore. Okay, yeah, I think we need to solve some of these other problems here. Let's see, value of type station must be unwrapped. Okay. So we want to just return nil there if we don't have anything, and we should do the same elsewhere as well. Let's Command B, have the compiler help us. Yes, yes, we know we are getting there. I guess maybe that's just the next thing to do. Yeah, let's implement this thing. Next arrival for route, and the direction will be I guess it could be a direction label for this thing. Which I guess means now I need to make the the arrival again, which is going to be a message, I guess. Okay, well, it's the top of the hour, so I'm going to take another quick break, and then we'll do a little bit more. Be right back. Everybody, welcome back. We're working on fixing our path arrivals today. And we're doing things a little bit differently from the previous feed we're using. We're using a different feed now. And of course, before we go further, another shout out to this week's sponsor, OneLeaf. They're an open source community on Discord that loves to build open source software and talk about iOS. I hang out in there too. And yeah, it's a lot of fun people in there who care about helping each other out, answering questions and stuff, career advice, a few other things. Yeah, thank you so much again to OneLeaf for sponsoring this week. Cool. And so, yeah, going on with the feed interpretation stuff. Yeah, we need to have this, I guess this should return a path arrival. And what is on there? All kinds of stuff. Yeah, line colors is an array here. Projected also has dates. Okay, so this is pretty similar, also a little different. And I don't think we need all this stuff. We can comment out yeah, because there's no status anymore. We probably do want a projected arrival and last updated. We still probably want those. Oh man, I am getting tired. I really want to finish this, but I guess that was not a long enough break. Yeah, I guess these interpretation things are like a little bit more in depth. Let's see if we can get ourselves at least into a compiling state. Oh, this goes here. Did I not call it direction label? What did I call it? Oh, it's destination dot direction label. Okay. So I guess first we have to find it and then convert it to a path arrival here. Yeah, so I think this is also kind of like just, you know, filtering through things. And then returning. And you know, I guess this has to be optional because, you know, we can't guarantee what this is going to be called with. Yes, it does. Come on. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't. Oh my god. Okay. What is that? The control command, right arrow. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, so this wants to be an arrival view model. Wow. So what was next arrival doing before? Oh, it was returning an arrival view model. Okay. Oh, and because, yeah, so this could be an empty arrival view model. That's like a thing that exists. Okay. So, which means that it's not optional anymore. It's just the arrival view model. Okay. So here we say, first where I guess the direction matches up. And I think I'm going to need to kind of do it in the long form style. Let's see. And yeah, I'll probably need a better name for D soon. And here we need to do, yeah, I guess a little bit of filtering. So that's the right train, message dot. And then we want the maximum one. A dot, yeah, I guess, Yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, we can make that comparable. This was something that we defined, so we can go ahead and do that. And will autocomplete give us thank you, autocomplete. Now let's go ahead and move this to the end of the definition. Oh, and this doesn't need a coding keys, by the way. What's the problem? Must have at least one argument of type. Oh, I moved it. I moved it too far out? Is that what happened? There we go. There we go. Okay. Is this gonna work, or is Xcode gonna be cranky? I wouldn't be surprised either way. This tends to not like we did up here with the parens. I think it's gonna ask for those here. Yeah, it's just a little confused. So let's go ahead and give it some parentheses. Does that make it more readable or less readable? I don't like how the auto format kind of pushes this over a little bit. Okay, what's going on, Xcode? Is it the else that's making you no? Okay, so I think then the next best thing would be to do this. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. Okay. And then yeah, D needs a better name. We can call it a section. Cool. So now we can make an arrival view model. And what do these things look like again? Can be closed, arriving, or empty. So I guess we've ruled out the empty sides. We don't have closed, so I guess it's arriving. And in arriving, I guess looks like that. So we'll just say always is last stop for now. That'll be something we can add in later. This is nil. Path doesn't have IDs, unfortunately. And I guess this can be just a new UUID string just to have something random. Now we just got to do the time interval. Which I guess means we can delete all this crap. What was I doing for the, yeah, for these? No, that's not where it is. For next.id. Guess I had IDs on these somewhere. Oh, it was just based on, it was the route and the time instead of the UUID. I guess that's kind of cool. So where was that? Yeah, this file is getting a little big now. Yeah, so we need to need to get this projected arrival going. So this is a return. I guess this is actually the minimum one, huh? Oh, perfect. Put spaces around it. So then build succeeded. Okay. Wait, build succeeded. That's great. Yeah, so now we just need to work on the all arrivals piece. But I guess we don't have to check the all arrivals. We can just look at we can look at how it looks like in the app. See if the popover is working. Building, building, build succeeded. So I guess World Trade Center. Oh, maybe I need to, wait, why are no taps tapping? Infinite recursion? Nice. Hey, we got some we got some arrivals. The arrivals are arriving again. President Not Sure in the chat says, cool, I've been working on a side project for Boston's MBTA in an app, kind of like this. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love the subway because it means I don't need a car. What's the name of your app called, or is it not published yet? Yours looks way better, of course. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yes, we've been working on this for many years. I hope it's looking okay. Not published yet. Oh, awesome. Yeah, there's so many people out there, and the transit systems are so large. Um, it makes sense that there could be a lot of different subway apps for different ways that people use the subway. I think it's definitely not a one size fits all, and there's definitely room for different perspectives on the subway. The example I like to use is love songs. There's already a love song written. In fact, thousands of love songs already written, and yet people keep coming up with new things to say about love. So yes, excited for your app. And I guess we can commit that. We have the popover working, then we just need to work on the all arrivals portion. Resident Not Sure says, the hardest part for me is to calculate the nearest stops based on location that aren't just as the crow flies. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not something that my app even does. I guess my simulator is set to be up here. Um, yeah, I'm just as the crow flies for now. Is that a problem in the Boston subway? MBTA map. Whole system map. Wow, this thing is huge. Are these buses as well? The transit app makes sensible calculations somehow, like the closest stop might really be down the street. Oh, interesting. Oh, this has got everything. Buses, trains, and boats, they say. Oh, here's the legend. Orange line. Oh, I don't see any. Oh, then here's like a mini one here. Meter rail system. Okay, I guess my maybe let me try to ask the question a different way. The closest stop might be down the street, meaning like, I guess where would that be the case? Okay, I guess the stops seem kind of far enough away that GPS distance would kind of be enough. Um, so I guess if you have like a place in mind, I'd love to know where that place is so I can look at it on the map. Uh, President Not Sure says, well, it might be easiest to walk down the street to that stop, even if it isn't the closest. Closest might be the one you can't walk to that quickly. Oh, all right. I guess also Boston, the streets are kind of all over the place. It's not as strict as New York, where it's a grid. So yeah, I guess that does throw a little bit of a curveball. Fun. That's fun to think about. Thanks for sharing that. Is this Swift UI? Um, some bits are in Swift UI, but this is kind of an old app. My settings screen is all in Swift UI, and the search is in Swift UI. Um, and I think this little thing down here is in Swift UI. And but I think my alerts thing is I think this is UIKit still. One of the problems with Swift UI is there's not really a nice refresh control. I tried writing my own and I had a ton of problems with it. I ended up just wrapping a collection view in Swift UI. So now that I'm supporting iOS 15 at a minimum, I think I can take another stab at that. But before, when I was supporting iOS 14 at a minimum, it was I did like 3 days on stream and had nothing nothing to show for it. Cool. So we committed. Yes, we committed. So then the last bit to do, I guess before we do the all arrivals screen, I wanted to double check on how, or was it not this next arrival, but there was another next arrival method. I'm getting just the seconds. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't have to be I don't have to convert this to a date, do I? Huh? Because it's just a time interval. That kind of works out nicely then. Yeah, converting to a date and back could really, when you're worrying about calendars and time changes and time zones. Yeah, but just using seconds, okay, that's actually fantastic. Cool. So let's look at all arrivals portion, and I think we can delete. Well, let's not delete those yet. I might need to reference those. Let's follow. So this is the popover, the short list. all arrivals. Let's follow this. Check the environment if it's enabled. We check if this station even has path trains. We check the settings if they're enabled, and then we get, then we make the network call. And after we get the network call, then we try to build up the path station arrivals. So yeah, let's build this up. I guess it's asking for the arrivals in a direction, and this path station arrivals. Let's close some other tabs. It's getting a little crowded. What does this look like? It has path arrivals on it. Interesting. I wonder if I can pass back arrival view models here at this point. So who, where? I guess it's me is who's using it, but where am I using it? I guess the different interactors seem to have a reference to it. And let's see, combined with, let's see what this looks like. So I guess it makes a dictionary of the two different sides and of these underway arrival models. And I guess this has quite a bit of stuff on it. Well, not really. It's not that much stuff, but I guess it's not an arrival view model. It's in this underway arrival structure. So I don't want to use this path arrival thing here. I wonder if I can use yeah, it looks like I could use this as an underway arrival here, and then this simplifies. Yeah, then instead of mapping, we can just return them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think because that path arrival struct was used to parse the old feed. Now that we're on this other feed directly from the Port Authority, I think we'll be able to delete that. Okay, so where is our current build failure? Oh, it's not even a real one. Oh, this could be nil? Yeah, I guess it could be, huh? Yeah, so I guess let's guard. Return.empty. Okay, yeah, because I guess this function doesn't quite exist right now. So let's go ahead and find this. And this will be... Yeah, can we click into? Yes, I can. Okay. Instead of next arrival for route, we want arrivals in a direction. And instead of arrival view models, we'll return back underway arrival. And then I think it's going to look kind of similar. I think we can... Oh wait, no, this is only in... Yeah, I guess we call this twice, one for each direction. Okay. Oh, this is an array of them. And so this is the empty array. Cool. And then what do we want to return? We want to return section.messages. Only here we want to map. And what is it? It's like control space. Does this not have a... No, it does have a public initializer. No, that's it's just control space. Come on. There we go. Whew. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, I guess there's quite a bit of parsing to do here, huh? And all these helpers kind of makes, whenever I hit tab, it goes to the next one, which can be a little annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and spread this out. So far the path does not have a problem with station status the way that the MTA does. The MTA will close a station and still report that trains are arriving there. You can do last stop for path another time. Actually, let's add that as a note. Yeah, this is kind of where I have like so many different feeds I'm parsing from that my names are getting a little wonky. I kind of wish that I had maybe parsed them differently. I kind of alluded to that before. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Hector UG24. You are follower 150. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. So glad that you're here. Hector 150 UG24. Ooh. let's see, so we need an arrival ID for these. We need to get the station ID. Yeah, I'm starting to like repeat myself. Let's see, I guess we get off the path station. So this would be, I guess the considered station as what shows up in the feed. We'll get the path station off that and get the, does this have the underway station ID? No, it doesn't. Crap. How was I doing it before? Perhaps it was in the path arrival file. Nope, not here. Yeah, here's the reverse. From this underway station ID, you get the path station ID. My God, I can't believe we hit 150. Let's see. I guess let's come back to that. Let's see. The timestamp is going to be. I guess we can say time interval since now of. What's it going to be? I guess we just talked about the seconds right here. Yeah, this thing. Maybe this should be a getter on message. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's scroll down to message. We can say var time interval. And I guess copy paste this. I guess this will just be self seconds to arrival. And then the way we can use it is so then instead of doing this kind of long like that, we can say the minimum arrival that time interval. Close some of these other ones. And then where? Oh, it's right here. This becomes message dot time interval. Cool. Now we have the direction and the route. Oh, and I guess the station ID is 3 more things. Not quite break time, but we're getting there. Well, I guess we can do the ID. And I think I have one too many quotes. There we go. This is kind of long. This should probably go on its own line. which means this line needs a return statement. That's fine. Oh, because we haven't computed the route yet. we need to do that. Yeah, I guess it's just a little weird because yeah, we can, because when we is that true? I'm gonna say when we do the request, we get the station ID that we're trying to get, and so we could store it on there. Maybe that's not so good. um, see why do we need the station ID? Because we have it here. Oh, I guess that was the intention behind the previous way I was doing it back with the old feed. I will have to say the station ID once out here. Okay, I guess I guess that's where I was coming from. Yeah, I do need to step away for a quick moment. I will be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. Today we're working on fixing the path arrivals. As you know, that as soon as we launched the new feature in the app, about 2 weeks later, the API that we were using for path fell over. So in kind of the community and the comments around that, I found out that someone figured out how to get real-time arrivals for path directly from the Port Authority. Of course, PATH stands for Port Authority Trans Hudson. So yeah, it's great to get the arrivals directly through them instead of through another party that can fall over. And we were looking at, and before the break, we got the, oh, where'd it go? Is this gonna be the right binary? Yes. Before the break, we got the popover to work for path arrivals, and now we're just working on the all arrivals screen, which doesn't have the path arrivals at the moment. But before we get back into it, just like to quickly once again thank the sponsor for this week, One Leaf. They're an open source community on Discord that loves making stuff and chatting about iOS and other programming languages too, but I guess I'm most involved in the iOS channel there, helping out people, answering their questions as I can. And of course, the open source auth server that I work on also has a channel on OneLeaf's Discord. So generous of them. So grateful for their sponsorship. Yeah, please please check them out. The QR code is the same as this this link right here. Okay. So with that said, let's go back to working on the all arrivals. So what I was trying to do earlier was trying to return an underway arrival out of here, and perhaps that's too ambitious. Perhaps it should just return a list of these messages and kind of do everything else kind of later-ish. Yeah, so of course that's going to have a failure. No, these are the other targets. I'm in this target. What's going on, Xcode? So there's 11 errors here and nothing going on here. Let's Command B one more time. Extraneous curly. Okay, so I bet it's somewhere around right where I commented out some code. Yeah, now it's all kinds of confused everywhere. Yeah, I bet it's this one. So now let's try building again. Not infer context. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised about this. Maybe I didn't call it a message. It's a, what does a destination have? Destination has oh, it needs to be a destination.message. I see. Here we go. So now in here, here we can do a map of, let's delete that. Let's say make an, yeah, this is kind of the constructor we basically want to reuse. I could just find which file it's in. Oh, it's all the way here at the bottom. Okay. So here, instead of this path arrival, which is from the old feed, we're going to use, oh my god, this is going to be long, isn't it? Do I even want it here? Let's pause a moment. So we had something going, yeah, I guess in the code we just commented out, we had this stuff going. Oh yeah, we still don't have exactly the route here, do we? No, I think we do. Message dot route, and I think we can wrap this in, because underway route is an enum. Currently, subway routes and path routes are the two items. And then this we don't have to compute, we can just pass in. And then we just need the correct direction here, I believe. Let's hard code this just to make sure we're compiling. Sure, east, whatever. All right, it was called like color or something. Was it? It was control space. It is not being helpful right now. Yeah, let's scroll down to, scroll up, I guess, to, no, it's not in this file at all. It's in this file. Put this a message have on it. You know, maybe this was the right place. It just also needed to pass in the station ID. But it's weird to kind of pass in a station ID to a struct that you're querying, right? I forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, message. Here's the destination. Destination has a message, and the message has a line color, which is the route. Okay. And I think this is an extra close paren. Yeah. Oh, and this needs a comma. agree with your spacing auto format. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I guess I kind of do want to move this somewhere because I'm about to need to do it down here as well, huh? Yeah, so I guess given a message and a station ID, I do wanna put that somewhere so I can reuse it. So this is a, let's just call it M for now. It's a path real-time response dot station dot destination dot message and an underway station ID. Given these two ingredients, we can bake you a delicious underway arrival. And the recipe is right here. Oh, yeah, so I guess this needs to be self.init. And then, of course, we are hard coding the direction. I think we need to pass in the direction. And is this an underway direction? I bet it is. Right, so we need to actually use it. Underway arrival with message of message, underway station ID, and then direction of direction. And all this stuff can go away. Right, so the direction for where are my path directions? I probably want to rearrange those severely. Is it path direction? South and north. Yeah, there's like a lot of structs here that need to be deleted. That is okay. That feels a little silly. I feel like maybe this should move in again one. Otherwise, I'm like copying this all over again. Well, there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done. So let's just do it and take it from there. Did I miss a comma or something? Why is everyone so upset all of a sudden? Let's go back a few times. Okay, so now if I, copy, I need this close paren? I think so. Okay, we're building. Oh, and this is wrong. Build succeeded. Okay, so let's switch back to the alpha build. Build succeeded, very nice. Okay, it's still up on the popover. And now we have them on the all arrivals as well. Less than 1.3, less than 1.3. And when we refresh, we get new values. And when we go to World Trade Center, they are there as well. And yeah, it's not exactly connected underground, so having it be a separate stop. Oh, where'd they all go? Oh, okay. Just freaking me out there. Freaking me out there. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So it's working, so now maybe we can do a little bit of cleanup. Whew, but that is exciting. So I guess just over 2 hours, or sorry, just over 3 hours, we switched to, so we didn't do that. We switched to a new path API, and that's exciting. So now, what can we delete? I think we can delete path arrival. Build failed and build service quit unexpectedly. Build again to continue. Okay. You say 3. This says couldn't load project at derived data. What's going on? Xcode? Yes, so this is not used anymore. And I believe this isn't used. And then this constructor is not being used anymore. And is this extra space? Okay, let's get auto indent here. There we go. I guess it's kind of strange for this to be in the all arrivals portion. Close you. Let's see. What is a path station arrivals? A path station arrivals is a bunch of underway arrivals with yeah, I guess we're creating all these and we don't necessarily need to create these structs. Let's see, I guess this cleanup here is really sticking out to me. Yeah, I guess before yeah, it was it was all inside here. This contained copies of the messages, and then they did the mapping over here. I mean, I am, I guess, kind of at the end of my creativity at the moment. That was a nice big effort. And I guess the yeah, I guess this thing here, calling date directly, is I guess one thing I don't like about this, because I use fake dates a lot for making screenshots, and this would kind of interfere with that. So that would mean like trying to get the time source into here or moving this elsewhere once again. Yeah, which makes me want to. Does this thing have a time source on it? It does. Date provider. So this API client would be a great spot to do that. Yeah, so what if we say something like private func ASDF, and this returns a, what are these? List of underway arrivals. And so I guess given an arrivals and a direction, perhaps. Let's see. I guess even before we do that, though, I think there's some collapsing that we can do. Like what if this was is it let's see, Command Shift O, yeah, underway path direction. Can we just parse that directly here? I guess this has slightly different raw value. But I guess this is, yeah, this is down in the yeah, this is down in the core models, Out here is where we're doing the parsing. I don't really want to mess that up too much. I guess we could have a path direction off of here. I'm kind of spinning around, probably because my brain is empty and it needs to stop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. But we got a ton done today. Oh, we should add use state provider when converting path arrivals to regular arrivals. Yeah, so we started with a new feed that someone found out for path arrivals. We got them showing up in the popover. We got them showing up in all arrivals. We did parsing. We updated a bunch of constants. And there is more cleanup we can do, but we'll save that for another time. We hit 150 followers today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support out there. It means so much to me. I love sharing my programming with you, and to have you all like it back is just Thank you again to the sponsor this week, OneLeaf. They're an open source community on Discord that loves to build stuff together. I have a channel on there for one of my open source projects, actually, and I do love to hang out in their iOS channel and a few other channels as well. Hope to see you there. I'm so grateful for their support. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back Thursday at 2 p.m. NYC time. If you miss an episode, they're all on YouTube. fullqdeveloper.com/YouTube will take you there. For stream updates, you can follow my Twitter. fullqdeveloper.com/Twitter will take you there. My open source is on GitHub. fullqdeveloper.com/GitHub will forward you there. And of course, you can sponsor me there too using GitHub sponsors. And of course, please stay in touch on my Discord. fullqdeveloper.com/Discord will be an invite to my the Discord for this stream. Have a good morning, evening, or night wherever you are, and stay being yourself. Stay being imperfect. Good night.